third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you checking out the video and just for all the support I've gotten ever since I began the channel weeks back. So today I'm going to be expressing and relaying over a concept that's truly important to me, and it really changed the way that I saw my life and saw pretty much my success in general. It's possibly responsible for a lot of changes in behavior that I've had throughout the years, and so I figured that it is very important to relay that to you. And that concept is basically understanding that you're on your own time clock of success. You know, it's very easy and it's very simple to get lost in day-to-day things, and you see your friend or a friend of a friend and they're driving, you know, this nice car, they got this nice thing here, this nice that, and you want to really, in a way, envy them and think, how the hell did they get there? Or, man, that guy's got money, you know, his parents are lucky, you know, he's lucky because his parents are lucky. Don't worry about it. My biggest thing is don't beat yourself up over that, and don't release negative energy towards that person, because I guarantee you your time is coming. There's this very simple thing, right? It's called the law of attraction, and you know, they say that you can manifest anything into your reality. That reality is simply nothing but threads and fabrics of reality, and you can mend them in which way that you ever want, just based off the type of energies that you give off into the world. Well, it is true, but there's plenty other laws that they fail to mention. The law of action, law of attraction, but the law of attraction never works unless the law of action is performed. You have to understand you're never going to get to where you are or where you want to be if you don't practice this law of action, if you don't put in action. And never give up. I mean that entirely. Look, this is the key gist of the whole video right here. If you missed anything else, you came to the right sector of the video. This is it. You hear it in my voice. I got the excitement rolling down everything because I know every little line, because it's literally ingrained in my head. I don't practice my speeches. I hope that you guys understand that. I don't practice. I don't, because the reason I started this thing is because it's everything I need is up here already. I know it, and it comes to me by the good grace of whatever it is that's up there. And this is simply it. You ready? This is it. No one, and I mean no one, not your mother, not your friends, not your partner, not your boyfriend, your girlfriend, no one, and absolutely no one knows your journey. They don't know your vision. They can't see your vision. Whatever you see in your head, that image of that reality of that future that you want to manifest, that you are working to put in order, that, say, call it a mixtape, call it a, you know, that college degree, you know, that nice job after your college degree, etc. That vision that you see, those steps that you have to take to get there, or starting, for bigger people, starting a company, you know, those things, inventing this, right? Things that are only the top 10% make. This is what I refer to, right? You know, anybody can get a job at McDonald's. I mean, we appreciate the work, but anybody could, right? This is for the top 10, the top 5% that do what the rest of the 80, 90% do not do. Nobody sees your vision. Nobody can see your vision. So you have to understand that expressing your ideas and ideology to other people, they won't feel the same way that you feel about it, nor will they feel it from the inside what you feel as well. They don't know the small steps that you have to take. They don't know that this step that you're taking literally is only a small step in a group of other smaller steps to accomplish something very long term that you are trying to do. I'll make it in my example so you should get this, right? I have a job. I trade part-time. I also sell cars, right? People think, oh, this guy doesn't even have a car. You know, I know exactly what I'm doing. I buy cheap cars. I sell them. What do you think I do with the money that I make? I don't waste it on Gucci slides and nice dinners. I don't even go out with my friends anymore. You can ask any one of my friends. I don't even go out. I don't even spend money anymore. You know why? You know where my money goes? My money goes into trading. My money goes into my futures. My money goes into things, investing in courses, e-courses, anything that will spark this brain up and make it just boom. That's where my money's going. I know what it takes. I know what small steps it has taken me to get exactly where I need to be, and nobody could have ever predicted it or told me that, Brian, going to Seattle, that's crazy. I used to get people going to Washington, that's crazy. Oh, that's scary. That's so scary. Oh, you don't know anybody over there. Oh. And my mommy, she's giving me the Santa Barbaria, and I'm, Mom, I'm gonna be fine. Nobody knew why I was going. Nobody cared to understand, you know what I mean? And for a while, I didn't even understand either, okay? This came to me as a vision. It's like in a dream, all right? Boom, Seattle, go. I'm like, why? I don't understand. I've never been to this place before. I don't even know anything about it. Go, just go. And I did. I went because I know myself. There's something about me. I can't put a finger on it, but when it says it's right, it's do it, go, boom. I am not a failure. So when I say something, I mean it and I do it. I was meant to stay there for approximately 6 years, but the lesson that I learned, I realized, was why God brought me there, or why the universe or whatever entity looks above me brought me to that position that I was in. So then is where I learned stocks. Being in Seattle, one of my friends there put me on stocks. His name is Jackie. Then at the time, he showed me a portfolio of his. It was like 3,000. Man, I didn't even have 1,000. I looked at it and I was like, wow, man, that's a lot of money, guy. Like all this other stuff. I didn't have $1,000. I didn't have $100, to be honest. I started with $40. One company this guy from Cali told me about, and he's like, hey man, if you're ever interested, come by, we need programmers, I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know about investing. I didn't know about trading. I didn't know about day trading, swing trading. I thought it was all long term, to be honest. And I started with $40. My portfolio is and it's at least 10 times what $40 is now. And it's not to brag. It's just literally to say, you see how long it took me. It took me 9 months. I'm at the 9-month mark. And I can truly and confidently say in my heart that I've been a newbie for at least 7 months, until I got my shit together and figured out, all right, I can't learn any much more by myself, so it's time to get a mentor. I mentored up, and there's a lot of failures along the way. How much money do you think I lost along the way? Probably maybe a good chunk. I probably felt depression here and there as well. I probably felt a sense of emotions like quitting, and I'm like, man, I don't want to trade again. Like, dude, after that loss, like, oh man. And that's what life will do to you. It doesn't matter what you are. People will discriminate your sound, your music, your idea, your vlog, your blog. They'll discriminate you and demean you and make you feel like what you're doing is dumb and what you're doing is stupid and that who you are doesn't make sense, and all this other stuff. People will want to isolate you for that. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be on a different time clock. It's okay not to have the same amount of success as somebody right now, because literally my vision changed from within a year. In a year. Anything can happen in a year if you work. I don't know. I'm a newbie to this day, but I know that what I did there put me into the position to be a better man of the way I am now, not only to my family, my lifestyle, my girlfriend, my livelihood, everything and anything, my friends, my community, everything. My main goal is to blow up, and even though I hate this place, I can say that completely. I hate this place sometimes. I mean to give back to this place. One day when I do, I will come back and I will raise this thing. I will. I know I will. Maybe not the community itself and the politicians and that, but the people, my people, I know I will. Your goal should ultimately always be along the way to help others in your success, because that's the way you succeed. A great leader is not someone who's bossy and who's this. A great leader is someone that's able to make other people see the best in themselves and grow. If they grow, I grow. So I need you to grow. I need you to grow. I need him to grow, and I need her to grow. I need you to grow and understand your potential, because by understanding your potential, you can understand mine, and vice versa. And if there's a an example made by the Illuminati, actually by Adam Weishaupt, and I'm not an Illuminatist or anything, but this is a good example here, so you can think about it and ponder this for a while. If I am a $10,000 bank account guy, my house burns down. You have $10 in your bank account, right? But you live at home with your mother. You can't do much help for me, can you? You can't rent out a hotel for me for the night. You can't, open doors up for me because you don't even have your own place. You don't have money, right? But say that you have an idea, you got this, you got goals, right? If I have 10, 20,000 and I can give 5,000 to you, you can make 5,000 into 10,000. Well, then suddenly if my house burns down, you are able to help me. And then same goes for the guy that's below you and below you. Anyone can help with 10,000. You can help the guy with 5,000, and that guy with 5,000 can help the one with 500. That's the way that you should be thinking about your money working for itself and working for others. Because I promise you, in a different realm, this is how things work. Helping others, helping yourself, and understanding that by helping others, you are on that route to success. I don't mean give away so much of your energy that, you've given it to tyrants and people that don't deserve it, but you know who do, and you know who you see that in. Just know there will be obstacles. There is many obstacles along the way. Sometimes you put no evil in the world, but evil will come to you. That's the way this works. They are obstacles, they are lessons. They are made for you to understand how you responded this one time, so that you can expand your altered state of consciousness, and for the next time that it comes around, you recognize this obstacle as the same obstacle that it was this last time that happened to me. And so you do things differently so that you will never be in that position again. That's how the universe works. That's how success works. That's how anything works. You get a beating by your mommy and you know that that is wrong and you shouldn't do it again. That is how this works. But do not stress about time, but stress about time. That is very contradictory, but I hope you understand. Do not stress about the time when comparing to others. However, in your singular time, imagine that you have no time. Imagine that these are the last 8 hours that I really have to work. And I have to get it done. I have to. You have to strive for this. Your music, your art, your this, your trading, your anything and everything you are, whoever you are. This applies to you and you know it. You know it. So take this into account. Take this very deeply in account. I'll leave you guys with one more thing just so you can feel the emotion from this. What it feels like to really I know what it feels like, guys. I know that y'all have done it. Worked so hard for something. Worked so hard for your family. Everything. So you don't want to let it go. You can't sacrifice that. It hurts. When you've built something, it hurts to get beat and hurts to do this and receive failures. But don't receive them as failures. Start thinking of them as lessons. I'll leave you guys with this video, and I'll say one more thing as well. I forgot it. Doesn't matter. Watch this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Whatever this video leaves you thinking, however it leaves you feeling, comment below. Let me know. Shoot me a message. Just anything. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe. Thanks, guys. And the whole YouTube spiel, all this other stuff. What do YouTubers say? I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber. Like I said, I don't practice. Let's do it. All right. Day in the life of productions, baby.
There are American heroes who don't like this idea. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan have both testified against commercial spaceflight and the way that you're developing it. And I wonder what you think of that.
I was very sad to see that because those guys are, those guys are heroes of mine, so it's really tough. I wish they would come and visit and see the hardware that we're doing here. And I think that would change their mind.
They inspired you to do this, didn't they?
Yes.
And to see them casting stones in your direction.
It's difficult.
Did you expect them to cheer you on?
Certainly hoping they would.
What are you trying to prove to them?
What I'm trying to do is to make a significant difference in spaceflight and help make spaceflight accessible to almost anyone.
One of the most difficult choices I've ever faced in life was in 2008. I think I had maybe $30 million left, or $30 or $40 million left in 2008. And I had two choices. I could put it all into one company, and then the other company would definitely die, or split it between the two companies. But if I split it between the two companies, then both might die. When you put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating something, or building something, it's like a child. And so it's like, which one am I going to let one starve to death? I couldn't bring myself to do it, so I split the money between the two. Fortunately, thank goodness, they both came through.